ثانيا بشكر مركز البحوث الزراعية على استضافة هذا المؤتمر العظيم. وهنبتدي إن شاء الله بالسيشنز العامة. فهنبتدي بمحاضرة عنوانها Status of Fisheries in Arab World. مستر هيرو مناه فاول. Please.
Thank you, Chairperson. Good morning, everybody. My name is Piero Mannini. I'm a senior fishery officer with the Food and Agriculture Organization, and I'm working in this region. First of all, I would like to apologize to you all because I don't speak Arabic, so this presentation will be in English. I would like to thank the organizer of this important conference for the kind invitation extended to the FAO to give this presentation. We are really very thankful. So, dear colleagues, I'm going to give this presentation will be focused on some issues that are of relevance for the sustainable development of the fisheries in the FAO region that is defined as the Near East and North Africa. I'll just make a brief overview of some production pattern, fishery production pattern, and some issue of relevance for the region. I'll introduce to you some of the activities that the United Nations with the FAO is implementing in the region together with the member countries, including the first Egypt. And on some focus areas that are being identified in this region, working with policymakers for the development of your fisheries and the aquaculture sector. So the region is the world. We know that the oceans and seas of the world have been divided into a large number of marine ecosystems with different characteristics, productivity. The Arab region, as you can see, is highlighted here, and it covers a very different marine system. It spans from the west, from the Atlantic, the Mediterranean Sea, the Red Sea, the Arabian Sea, the Gulf. Very different marine ecosystem, different productivity, different characteristics. As you know, FAO is particularly concerned, it's our mandate to work with the member countries to ensure food security in the world in all countries. And we all agree that fish is a very important food item, very healthy. And these are the most recent statistics of the UN concerning fish consumption in this region. You can see that the global average is about 19 kilos per person per year in the world. In the region, the regional average is well below this, the global one, even if there are countries where there is a very high good fish consumption per person, such as this country, Egypt, such as Oman, for instance, but much more needs to be done to ensure access to fish food and fish consumption to the population in other parts of the region. As I say, FAO has divided the region not only for fisheries purposes but also agriculture, livestock, forestry purposes in three sub-regions: the Oriental Near East, and the GCC plus Yemen region. And then from the point of view of fisheries, marine fisheries, we are dealing with different ecosystems, as I say, upwelling-based ecosystem, very productive, the Atlantic and the Arabian Sea, semi-enclosed ecosystem in the Mediterranean, the Red Sea and the Gulf. They are very different. Let's see what is the production pattern according to the statistics that are made available. This is capture fisheries through the organization. Atlantic production is very high, and the tendency is still to increase. Different is in the Mediterranean. Is the total production capture fisheries include the demersal fish, of course, mortellage, but as you can see, it's now since the early 2000s that land production is not really, tends to flatten down. Same for the Gulf and the Red Sea. These are shown together because these two seas, they are very similar characteristics. You can see it's a plateau in terms of fish landing in the Gulf region, and this trend in the Red Sea region. This is the statistic of all the coastal countries, so we may assume there may be also a problem in the quality of statistics for some countries. And then another very high productive region is one that you can see that is not increasing the production since the last basically 10 years. What is exploited by the capture fisheries in the Arab region? From this ecosystem, as you know, small pelagic is the wealth. Then in terms of quantity level, Atlantic, Morocco, Mauritania. You know the Mediterranean very well. In the south of the Mediterranean, there is the relevance of the demersal species, and we know that there are also very high value in terms of market. We know also that there is an important export going on with some resources, such as the molluscous cephalopods. Similar, the demersal resources are supporting the Gulf Red Sea fisheries. They're quite similar to the system. Different is aquarium area where the large pelagic are more than 50% of the land, followed by the demersal small pelagic. Now, so apparently, as from what we saw before, it looks like that sorry, because it's the film okay, no see so. Okay, never mind. The slide is not showing, was showing the overall production pattern in the region and the different contribution of aquaculture and capture fisheries, where it's evident that capture fisheries may not be in position to produce more and may need for a more focused management to ensure the sustainability of resources, while aquaculture is what now is really making the difference. And as you know, Egypt is leading this trend in the region. But there are a number of threats that may affect the fishing and aquaculture productivity in the region. One are the threats related to climate impact. Already in the Atlantic in 1997, there was a collapse of small pelagics for environmental factors, and the recruitment was affected. You are aware that the Mediterranean is warming, with some species replacing other species. It may be an opportunity, we are not commenting on this, but it's certainly a change that is ongoing, is affecting this ecosystem. There has been evidence of coral bleaching in the Red Sea and the Gulf. Again, countries in the region are really monitoring these key areas. It is expected that a change in the upwelling system, in the wind pattern in the Arabian Sea and the Morocco, may really affect the large important productivity of these fisheries. This change how the composition of these species in the catch is changing in the Mediterranean. And again, there are critical areas that you are very familiar. One is the delta of the Nile, where there are some changes going on, there are salinization processes going on, and the similar one in another very important and iconic area in the region, that is the Shuttle Arab, that is experiencing sort of a similar problem with the salinization process going on, with reduction of the outflow of the Shuttle Arab into the Gulf, affecting the fishes for the neighboring country as well. So, what is FAO doing? Some examples together with the other member countries, including Egypt. As I say, this is the region that this regional office, which is based in Cairo, is covering. Some of you have been participating in 2009 on the first regional meeting for all the region to focus and address how climate impact may affect fish and aquaculture in this region and what can be the instrument to adapt to these changes. That was organized in partnership with Oilfish and Egypt in 2009. But then we work also at the sub-regional level. This is a very critical region. See the Gulf, the Arabian, Persian Gulf, and the Sea of Oman. FAO is working with these coastal countries, has established a regional commission for fisheries to to have all the countries to cooperate together for the good of the shared resources in this part of the world, very similar to the General Fisheries Commission that Egypt is a member for the Mediterranean. These are the member countries that we are supporting, all the GCC countries, plus Iran and Iraq, with a mandate which is to promote the development, conservation, rational management, and best utilization of living marine resources. What they're doing this commission is not just a club of people that get together to discuss issues of common concern. Just to give you an example, during the last intersessional period, for the first time in this region, we start focusing on the socio-economic relevance of fisheries. To manage your fisheries, you need to know the economics of the fisheries, is very well. There are regular technical meetings on the working group on aquaculture, meaning experts from the 8 countries, plus international experts according to the topic that are addressed. Regular meeting on the working group on fisheries management that elaborate recommendations that once approved by the country are binding, so they have to implement it. Capacity development course is on the use of spatial tools to plan the development of aquaculture and fisheries in the region. Or, it is particularly important in this part of the world, a technical workshop on the best way to reduce bycatch in the region. In this region, important shrimp trawling fisheries with a very significant bycatch. So the countries are working with the FAO to look to the best way to reduce the bycatch. All what the organization does with the member country is available. So I really invite you, the chair was provided with a copy of the technical document. You may address the office or all available online. For instance, this is a work that was done to identify stock indicators and to define the stock status in the Persian Gulf. And the 8 countries to work together. As I say, the planning for marine capture, fisheries and aquaculture is a very high level technical documents that are extremely useful. Or, as I said, we try to focus as much as possible in having several countries to work together. And when you deal with fisheries in semi-closed area with shared stocks, you really need to know what, for instance, are the characteristics of the fishery legislation in the other countries. So, for instance, this is a review of the fishery legislation of the 7 countries in the region. There are highlighting the similarities where maybe countries may wish to consider harmonization measures to avoid. Sometimes happens that you have a country that implements a certain management scheme and the other country that does the opposite, and they can still affect the same stock. As I say, key pioneering work on social economics that took place in Bahrain and that we are following up in the region. This 8 countries established the regional task force. Aquaculture, many of you are familiar that FAO with the member countries established the CPAM system for the Mediterranean. This is for the Gulf area. Regional Aquaculture Information System is available to all of you. All the key technical publications are available from this site as well. For instance, a very high level workshop that took place in Oman on the sustainability of marine cage aquaculture, which I understand is quite an important issue that Egypt is taking into consideration these days. Or on aquatic animal health. You know, that region was not able, the GCC region, plus Iran and Iraq, they were not able to implement a regional plan for aquatic animal health. And what the big experiencing after that in this white spot disease that has jeopardized the production of shrimp. Another very important issue that has been indicated by the member country of the FAO as a vital relevance is to reduce, in general, in the Arab region, the waste and loss of food. In fisheries, this is particularly important. Very recently, some of the colleagues have been participating in FAO has called experts from the entire region, the 20 countries, in Mauritania, to see the best practice way, strategy, policy to reduce fish waste and loss all along the fish supply chain. This is the way to ensure food security and income generation. And as you know, in this large region, waste and loss of fish products can be from as much 20 up to even 80% according to the fishing in the region. This is absolutely the tragedy in the humanity. I mean, we all cannot afford anymore. But you may agree with me that an important fish item, food items, fish, I mean, should not be processed this way. Of course, there will be significant loss in waste. As I said, cooperation is a key word for the regional office of FAO, and it's a key area of work with the member countries. This is the north of the Gulf. This is the Shatalara area. This area, there are really many problems because of the Shatalara exchange is runoff of water. It is a common nursery ground for shrimps. There are the fisheries of 3 countries that somehow overlap, Iran, Iraq, and Kuwait. So this country, together with the FAO, are now working together with our assistance to assess the marine fisheries and freshwater aquaculture area, to coordinate research management work on some key shared stocks, as the companies, the shark, and the shrimp, to work on illegal fishing, which is rampant and is a big problem. And also, now they want to harmonize and simplify the trade and market system, which indeed makes a lot of sense. Let's come to us. This is, I think, very relevant, and then China was to finish. The Red Sea, which you know very well, and the Gulf of Aden, this region is probably one of the few in the world that has not yet established any regional fisheries management mechanism, meaning that the coastal countries, they don't have a formal system to coordinate the exploitation management of the fisheries as well as the plan for aquaculture development. Egypt has been raising this issue with the international community many times. There's a clear vision about this. I'm pleased to tell you that the member countries concerned, the coastal country and the FAO, has established a partnership with the Organization for the Protection of the Marine Environment, the Red Sea and Gulf of Aden, to initiate this work, and that the work is moving. And this year, the second regional intergovernmental meeting to establish a fishery management mechanism in the Red Sea and Gulf of Aden will take place, and then will be held in Egypt thanks to the kind invitation of the Arab Republic of Egypt. This will be in late June, early July this year. We hope that we continue the process to have the formal establishment of this regional management mechanism. Then, to manage your resources, we need to know what to manage. The knowledge is everything. I'm pleased to tell you that the FAO has established a network of taxonomists in the south of the Mediterranean, and has published, and I invite you to use it, the first field identification guide to the living marine resource of the eastern and southern Mediterranean, that is full in Arabic and English, no more in English with the summary in Arabic. This is the area covered with very recent data. I have a copy with me, but I really invite you to can provide you with more. It contemplates 372 species of relevance to the marine fisheries in this part of the Mediterranean, with of course, the local names, and this will be provided by this network of experts. And as you can see, it's very simple, but almost 100 species. The best taxonomists of the organization with the marine scientists and taxonomists in the region have been provided identification is with the basic information on the biological distribution in Arabic, which obviously is a good Arabic term, and English. And this has been available since 1 year. So I'm concluding with some of the priorities identified by the FAO with the policymaker in this region as relevant to support the sustainable development of fishery and aquaculture. You'll find them rather generic. The region has the target to increase the production of fishery and aquaculture. The challenge is the sustainability of this. This is a clear goal development in the region. This means that management, a sustainable management scheme, need to be identified and established and implemented. Very important. This is a new element, for instance. There is quite a consensus nowadays in the region that there is a need to more effort to involve the stakeholders, aquaculturists, the fishermen, the traders, all the different actors along the fish chain to ensure that management has a chance to be effective. And this is an element that we are learning from the experience in the world. To have effective management, you really need as much as possible the stakeholders involved. And then, as I say, there may be no more the possibility to produce more from captured fisheries. In some cases there is overfishing, in some cases management, nature are controlling the output, but certainly it can be possible to optimize and rationalize the exploitation of fisheries and the use of fishery and aquaculture resources throughout the fish supply chain, from the sea up to the table of the final user, also using value addition practices and again reducing the waste and waste. The region is very active in seeking and trying to establish more and more cooperation. When you have an area close as the Mediterranean, as the Gulf, as the Red Sea, these are very almost enclosed areas. The only management that makes sense, you need to cooperate with neighboring countries, coastal countries, sharing experience, knowledge, data set. Because as we all know, fish don't have a passport, so we need to have this concept very clear in many cases. The country is still asking for the support of the organizations to continue implementing all the guidelines and indications of the FAO Protocol for Responsible Fisheries that was adopted by all the member countries of the organization, more than 200 in 1995. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Only 5 minutes for 2 questions only. Or explanation. Please. Microphone.
You mentioned here any objective of FAO in the region to increase production from fisheries and aquaculture. I can understand how to increase production from aquaculture, but from fisheries how to implement this.
In any case, we don't produce more. The issue will not be to fish more, but to fish better. Reducing the waste and loss along the fish supply chain. And there are no many untapped resources. There is in the Arabian Sea, as you know, the lanternfish and so on. So I think time has come that is really to implement practices to fish better. May not be possible more, but to utilize more. When you have in some fisheries 40% of loss, post-harvest loss, you understand that it is something that we cannot afford anymore. This 40% can be included in the fish, in the food supply chain of fish. That's something. Then another issue that may help to increase fishery productivity, but we may not be happy, is that in some ecosystems there are real change in the species composition, in the simplification of the ecosystem, so you can have a more productive species, but in the past they were simply discarded. And nowadays are used because the top predator, more important species, are no more available. This also will not be a way to increase production, but it may happen as well.
Thank you. Other questions?
Yes, a great success in aquaculture. But we did not find, until now, the way how to increase our productivity from fisheries. However, we have overfishing, we have this pollution, we have all these issues. But do you have in mind how we would organize together? I know in the Mediterranean there is GFCM, which is belong to FAO, and we are talking about the new organization which will be established in the Red Sea. I would say that as aquaculturist, sorry to say that, I don't see the future for fisheries anymore. I mean, we have always problems with fisheries. But it is one of the most important issues which we should take into consideration in the next years, concerning that we are talking about the problem of climate changes, the problem of increasing the sea level, especially in the Mediterranean and the north part of the delta. Do you have in your mind some solution for that? Just a guideline for the people who are working in fisheries?
The question, which is a very challenging one. It's difficult to define the kind of future of captured fisheries, particularly in comparison to aquaculture, where, by the way, there are problems also in the problem of aquaculture. What is important for the region, if you see the region as such, as you know, two things. Fish product is a food commodity, one of the most traded. And you know, in a region that tends to import food, the overall trade balance when it goes to fishery products, because of the competition, of course, Morocco, Yemen, Oman, and Mauritania is positive. That still means food that comes from the sea and goes to faraway market may not help in a direct way for food security, but it creates, in some cases, a lot of income. So this is a kind of wealth that we will have in any case to consider. I think, this is my personal opinion, but I think the organization is going in this direction as well, that we need all to focus more on a particular segment of fishery, which is the small-scale fishery. May not produce more, but can certainly produce better. According to the local economies, in some countries, take my country, I'm originally from Italy. Small-scale fisheries 25 years ago was a really very tough job. Then the countries changed, people they got used to eat fish, they want to have fresh fish, very fresh fish. So there are a segment of the market that is ready to pay an incredible price to go to a restaurant and have top-class fish from the sea in front. Small-scale fisheries nowadays, it's more profitable than troll fisheries the way it was 20 years ago. So again, to increase production in terms of numbers, weight, length may be difficult, but the quality and to optimize the fish supply chain in order to create job employment opportunities and income, this I think the capture fishery can still have some potential.
Thank you.